Good morning, guys. I'm here at Dyce train station. Michelle's dropping me off, and today I'm going on a trip, a solo trip actually. Michelle's dropping me off and going off to work. Today's trip, or today's vlog, is basically a travel vlog. I'm travelling to somewhere I've never been to, and we live so close, I thought, why not go? And first, need to get over this bridge, so off we go. Let's get over the bridge. Good morning, guys. It's a travel day. Today I'm sitting in Dyce railway station waiting for the 7:27 to Inverness. From there I'm going to be carrying on up to Thurso, and then I'm going to catch a bus, or even a bus depending on which part of the country you come from. Catch a bus to Groats, because I've never been there and I live quite close, so come along for the journey. Thank you very much. Okay guys, bang on time. Still not light yet, so I'm just sitting at the first empty seats. I'm not sitting where I should be, but never mind. And off we go. 7:32, just come in line.
I need to get some kinzo.
final stop on this service will be Inverness.
Okay guys, that's the first leg of the journey always. I'm actually in Inverness at Inverness train station, where I've got myself a coffee. So I've got about half an hour now to wait. The next train's 10:41, which is taking me to Wick. Now I do believe that this is a very picturesque route, so hopefully I'll be able to get some good views. Just had a bit of an issue on the train with somebody there demanding that I delete some footage because she were on it and I didn't know the law apparently, because it's private property. She bought the train, but the thing is, it's fine. She's absolutely right. She's got a right to her privacy, but all she has to do is tell me, you know, have to row with me, which kind of gets you back up. But fortunately for me, there was another guy there, an old guy there, who just told her basically to F off and grow up. But anyway, we'll not dwell on that. I'm at Inverness, not going to let it spoil my day. Having my cup of coffee, I bought myself a bottle of juice for on the train. I'm going to catch the 10:41 to Wick after I've drunk my coffee and been on the toilet again. Okay guys, Inverness train station. It's a nice little train station. There's a WH Smith's, Costa Coffee, toilets, a travel centre, i.e. ticket office, and I got myself a biggest cappuccino you could get, 2 chewy waffles, a bottle of Diet Coke, and that was £10 with round up. So I don't know what round ups are set to, but it cost me £10. I've got 20 minutes now, so I've just thought I'd come out a little bit fresher, do a bit of filming without annoying everybody again, and use the toilets, and I'll make my way to the train. So life's good. Forgot to say as well guys, it's about me 10 degrees here at the moment. Now Michelle made me put some long pants on this morning. I am regretting it. I wish I were in my shorts, but you know, it is what it is. I've got some shorts in my bag just in case I need them, because I was going to use them as pyjamas. But I think it's time now. Go and use the toilet and find my way to the train. Okay guys, cappuccino and a raspberry flapjack. Excuse me, I've just took a bite out of that, it's all in my teeth. That is £4 on offer. And I've some on the wrong side of the train. Should be sort over there where you can see the coastline. But never mind, because that window you can't see through anyway. But it is what it is. Something else fell over there. I've got a choice now, guys. I don't know if you can hear me, but I've got a choice now. I can buy a ticket from Thurso to Wick and catch a bus from Wick to John of Groats, which will get me in half an hour earlier, but it'll cost me £9. Or I can just carry on with my flat, which was to wait an hour and catch a bus from Thurso to John of Groats. I think I'll do the latter because that'll give me an hour to go and find somewhere to have a cup of coffee and a bit of a bowl of soup or something. But that's the plan. Okay guys, I can officially say this is as far north as I have ever been on the mainland of UK. So I am now venturing into brand new territory. We're way out up north now, guys. Like I said before, it's as far north as I've been ever. I'm re-recording that and saying that again because it's gone quiet now. I've no idea if you could have heard me before when I was in the corridor. It was certainly very loud. But like I said, as far north as I've ever been on mainland Britain. I've been slightly further north than this, but not much further north. I went to the north of Denmark once, and that's as far north as I've been ever. I've just gone through a train station which was a request stop, so consequently it didn't. Like I said, I was trying to make my mind up whether to pay nearly £9 to stay on this train and go back on myself to Wick to catch a train, a bus from the bus station, which will get me to John of Groats. About 45 minutes.
You're now approaching the ship. This is Please mind the gap for the lighting from this train.
Yeah, like I said, we're about 45 minutes earlier into John of Groats. Well, I think I'll stick to where I've got. I'm just going to have some lunch. Anyway, moving on. You can get some good views now, guys, but unfortunately it's through the trees and the embankments. You have to thank Brunel for that, for building. Here we go. Thank Brunel for that, for building embankments to hide the trains. Victorian engineering. But yeah, it's starting to get very picturesque, especially with the brown on the trees, the leaves falling off. Looks like another 3-4 weeks and the trees will be bare. And up here, let's see through at the hills. Train's getting a little quiet tonight, so I've swapped sides and going along the coast, so I'll see if I can set up a time lapse along the coast. Having said that, you know, you can't see the coast, so I'll see if we can get a time lapse of us travelling along the sea side. We appear to be in the middle of nowhere, guys, and have been for quite some time. Well, it's getting a bit mystic, but that's not bothering me. What's bothering me is I can't make my mind up if it's raining in front of us. Never mind, I've got an umbrella. Okay guys, nearly at the end of this leg of the journey.
We are now approaching Georgemas Junction. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train. If you see something that does not look right.
Just one more stop, and then we'll be at Thurso, and then from there off to the bus stop, get some lunch, because it's now what, 2:20, get some lunch and then catch a bus up to Groats. It should take about an hour and an hour wait. So I believe that the train here might swap and go backwards to run up to the train station, then come back down again and then off to Wick. Well, I'm not sure. We'll figure out. We'll find out. Sorry. And there we go, guys. That's it.
This train is for Wick. This train will call at Thurso, Georgemas Junction, and Wick. The next stop is Thurso. Passenger safety information notices are located throughout this train.
Okay guys, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the announcements. The train is now going the other direction. It swaps at that junction, hence why it's called a junction, I suppose. Yeah, see, I worked that out all on my own. So, and now we're heading in the opposite direction, going up to Thurso, and then it turns around and comes back down. So we're not so far off getting off this now. But I can see a little bit of rain on the windows. Okay guys, I waited a couple of minutes to see the train off, and the place is, I've got the whole place to myself. Unfortunately, that means I've got no one to ask where the bus stop is. So I shall go through it, out and about, and use my phone. Oh, nice little steam train. Here. So here we are guys, the bus stop, the quickest route is down there along the river. But I've decided I'm going to go that way, because that's a hill, and what goes down probably must come up again. Okay guys, so I'm at the bus stop, i.e. bus stop. They don't tell me what bus comes here, so I nipped across the road into Duncan and Todd's opticians. I asked them if this is where the bus came, and they said yeah, they think. So they only think. Perhaps I should have gone to Specsavers, but I found a co-op. I've got some food for tonight and tomorrow, coming home, and a little bit for later. So I've got what, 15 minutes and I should be on the bus, assuming it turns up, because the people in the opticians aren't really sure about it, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little bit of a snack while I wait. It's a shame there's no seat. I'll have a little bit of a snack while I wait, and we'll take it from there. Okay guys, a couple of eggs. Okay guys, final leg of the journey is over. I'm actually at the Groats signpost. So I've got Orkney 8 miles that way, which you can just see. Shetland 152 miles. Definitely won't be able to see. 3,230 miles to New York, 874 miles to Land's End, and Edinburgh 273 miles. And there we go guys, I've made it. You can see Groats Harbour. So that's my journey finished, but not my day, and I'm just quite pleased I actually got here in daylight. What I've got to do now is go and find myself somewhere to sleep, or go to where I'm sleeping, because I booked a hostel for the evening. So it's a mile or so down the road. I'll get my phone out and I'll go and find it. Hello sheeps, you checking me out? No, just frightening them. You can see the pub from here. Definitely see the pub from here. I should have booked a room in here. Never mind. Can't be that far. Well, they serve food until okay, food served from 5 till 9. So if I want to come back here I can have something to eat. Okay guys, this is where I'm staying tonight. It says from £35 per person. I paid a bit more for a private room. That's where we've walked from. So I'll get in the room and settle down. Okay guys, so here I am in the room. I'll give you the tour. This room has got bunk beds and a double bed, so kind of a family room that we'll sleep for. There's only me in here tonight. Got tea and coffee making facilities, my own TV. The only thing it doesn't have is its own bathroom, which is just next door. And I booked that because, or I booked this because of cost. There's no food comes with it. And here we have the view. You can just see the sea, which is about as much as you're going to get to see from this place, which is annoying because booking.com, who I booked it through, have been sending me emails saying, why don't you upgrade to a sea view? Well, I've got one. Mind you, that got messed up as well because my booking was in the wrong name. So I'll need to get in touch with booking.com and see what's going on. But here we are, I'll be comfortable here tonight. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee with the coffee making facilities, eat one of the sandwiches I bought, and see if I get a second wind, see if I can force myself to walk back down to the pub. It was a trek up here, but I had the big bag on, so. Well, I must admit, it's been a long day. I set off at 20 past 6 this morning and caught my first train at 20 past 7, and I'm back here now, and I forgot to see what time I got here, but it was probably around about quarter to 5, something like that. So that was a long day. Anyway, I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee made and figure out whether I've got the energy to go to the pub. Probably not, because I don't drink. too much, to be quite honest, so I'll probably end up going down there for a shandy and regretting my walk back with a shandy sloshing about inside me. But never mind, I'll have wine when I get home. Yep, coffee time.